Hey, what's wrong with you, man? You ain't subscribed yet? IUIC Atlanta Burning 2.0. What you waiting on? Get it done. Do it now.
Hey, get them clicks, get them likes, and subscribe. Do it now.
Shireen, what's your name, sis?
Chica.
2 Corinthians 6 and 17. So I got a question for you. Everything that's going on out in America, do y'all think what we doing is it different? What we doing, or are we doing what everybody else is doing? On a Saturday, what is everybody doing on a Saturday? Bring it out. What is everybody doing on a Saturday? We teaching the Bible on a street corner.
That's right.
We're doing contrary to the masses.
That's right.
Most people are buying in Walmart today.
Right.
We just came from the football game.
Right.
You got the HBCU football game going on.
Right.
We're doing everything separate from the world.
That's right.
You know what everybody's getting ready for? What? Christmas. Everybody been spending their hard-earned money to buy gifts for their kids, and then they gonna say a fat white man came down a chimney and gave them gifts.
Right.
They gonna lie to their kids
Right.
about a fat white man buying them some gifts.
Right.
After you don't work your hard-earned money,
Right.
you gonna give the praise to a white man.
Right.
So we gotta ask ourselves, does this make sense? Would God really be okay with this? And the thing is, no. Read
2 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 17.
Bring it out.
Wherefore, come ye out from among them,
So God says, come from among them, read.
and be ye separate.
We gotta be separate. God made a separation between His chosen and then the other nations and the other races.
Right.
We not like everybody else.
Right.
Sheikah, right? You came up in church, right? Shireen, you came up in church, right? It was things that was taught to us, but who taught us? We couldn't read at one point in time. So who taught us about religion? Who taught us about religion?
Bring it out.
Who taught us about religion?
Our parents.
You say, yo, who?
Our parents.
Our parents. Who taught our parents?
Their parents.
They parents. Who taught their parents?
Wake them up.
Bring it up.
This man right here. This
Bring it
man
out.
right here forced us to celebrate Christmas.
That's right.
He forced us to celebrate birthdays.
Right.
These things was never amongst God's people.
That's right.
God's people didn't do these things. That's why when we read these scriptures about birthdays and about Christmas, we shouldn't be doing it. Did y'all hear about? Get Job chapter 3. Job chapter 3 verse 1. Yeah, Job chapter 3 verse 1. So Sheikah said she finna turn up in Colombia for her birthday. Let's see. You say I'm finna go to Colombia. Hey, Shireen, you're going to celebrate your birthday and you're going to Colombia. What you finna do? You finna turn up.
That's right.
Hey, Shireen know what's going on. Hey, read.
Job chapter 3, verse 1.
Read.
After this,
Hey, Sheikah, listen. Read.
Job chapter 3, verse 1.
Read.
After this, opened Job his mouth.
Read.
And cursed.
And then what?
And cursed his day.
He said, cursed be the day. Read.
And Job spake and said, let the day perish.
Let the what?
Let the day perish.
Read.
Wherein I was born.
Job, the prophet Job, who was a just man and a perfect man, said, let the day perish that I was born. Give me Ecclesiastes 7 and 1.
Bring it up.
The thing is, we haven't been taught correctly. The pastors in your church, they want you, they pass the collection plate around. They want your money. So not only does society want you to buy gifts and continue to perpetuate lies to your children.
Right.
So because you said, I asked you who was it taught? You said my parents and their parents. So you know what you're gonna do? You're gonna teach them. And what they're gonna do, they're gonna teach their kids. But it's incorrectly. That's why you have the prophets in purple. We actually teaching you the truth. The true gospel that Jesus Christ said we're not supposed to be doing these things. We're supposed to be ye separate.
Read Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 1.
Read.
A good name.
A what?
A good name.
Sheikah, Shireen, a good name, read.
Is better than precious ointment.
It said it's better than precious ointment. Your name should hold weight. When people bring it up, it should hold weight. But read.
And the day of death.
And the what?
and the day of death,
The day that you die, read,
than the day of one's birth.
the day you die is more important than the day you was born. Because if you live a righteous life, you're going to be in heaven with the Lord.
That's right.
You understand? But if you're not doing what the Lord said, he's not hearing you.
Bring it
He's
out.
not dealing with you.
Right.
You understand that? Give me Jeremiah 10. He's not dealing with our people that's not keeping his laws, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
But you have to ask yourself, am I living according to God? Or am I doing what the world is telling me to do?
Right.
Am I doing everything that the world is saying is okay? That they told me since I was a kid, since
Right.
I was a child. Now you can read now. Now you're an adult. Now it's your responsibility to seek out the wisdom that's in this book that's been on Big Mama couch.
Right.
That's been on Big Mama coffee table.
Right.
You can no longer say, oh, I was taught incorrectly. No, you a grown woman.
Right.
It's up to you to read this book. Read.
That's right.
Jeremiah chapter 10 verse 1.
Read. Oh.
Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you.
So this is not man's word. This is what the Lord left. The Lord is not coming down to you, Shireen. He's not coming down to you, Sheikah, and opening his mouth. He left this book and he said, you gotta read.
That's right.
Which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel.
Which is us, the 12 tribes, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
Right.
Read.
Thus saith the Lord,
Read.
learn not the way of the heathen.
That's the other nations. Since we've been in slavery, we've been doing whatever they said we can do.
Right.
Oh, you can eat pork. Oh, you can keep Christmas. Whatever they want us to do, we do it. Oh, you can watch Bad Girls Club or whatever shows that we watch nowadays. Power, all these different TV shows.
Right.
Read.
Learn not the way of the heathen.
Read.
And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
Because we the only ones be talking about, oh, what's your sign? What's your astrology? Are you an Aquarius? We the only people we be talking about a sign dictate how I act. Y'all watch Pop the Balloon? I don't know if y'all seen that show on YouTube. Pop the Balloon. They're like, what's your sign? You a Capricorn? You a Sagittarius? You letting a whole you letting something that was made up control how you act as an adult.
Right.
Come on, we gotta do better than that. Read.
Be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
Read.
For the heathen are dismayed at them.
Because they dismayed it when they see stuff. They see the different astrology and all that. They get caught up in that stuff. God said y'all not supposed to be caught up in all that stuff. Read.
For the customs of the people are vain.
God said the customs of the other nations are lies.
That's
Read.
right.
For one cutteth a tree.
So God is he prophesied about this holiday that we keep today.
Right.
He prophesied this thousands of years ago.
That's
Read
right.
it. Read it again.
For the customs of the people are vain.
Read.
For one cutteth a tree.
So somebody goes into a forest. Shireen, somebody goes into a forest. Sheikah, somebody goes into a forest and they cut a tree. Read.
The work of the hands of the workman with the axe.
So a man has an axe and he goes and cuts the tree. Read.
They deck it with silver and with gold.
Shireen, what does it sound like? It said they cut a tree in the forest and then they deck it with silver and gold. Hey, Sheikah, you gonna keep Christmas, Sheikah? Maybe.
She gonna celebrate her birthday.
And you gonna celebrate your birthday, huh?
Yep.
Look, yeah. Give me Revelations. Oh yeah, Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. So you see, this is why our people, this is why we went through this.
That's right.
This is why God had his people go through slavery.
Right.
Because we are hard-headed, stiff-necked, and rebellious people.
Right.
We just read like 3 or 4 or 5 scriptures over birthdays where none of the prophets in the Bible say you should be doing it.
Right.
And we were just reading about Christmas, and then she said, maybe. Because we don't have the fear of God.
That's right.
We don't fear God, but we're going to see why. Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. Read.
Ecclesiastes chapter 8 verse 11.
Bring it out.
Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily.
So a sentence is a judgment. God said, Solomon said, because judgment, a sentence, is not done speedily. Like when you You know how you cooking something on the stove and you touch it and you get burned. You're like, oh man, right? That's quick. That was a quick judgment, right? But a lot of time when our people do things, it's not done right away. God hasn't judged them right away, Shireen. So what do?
Therefore, the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.
Bring it out.
So we are set to do evil because sentence and judgment is not executed speedily.
That's right.
Because things don't happen to us right away, we think, we try God.
That's right.
We like,
That's right.
hey, it must have not been that bad.
Right.
He ain't judged me yet, but it's gonna be that lake of fire,
That's
the
right.
eternal damnation.
Right.
That's what we trying to save you from.
Right.
You understand? Because it's gonna be a time where there's no rewind. There's no reset button.
Right.
Oh God, oops, my bad. No, ain't no oops, my bad. You understand, sis? You understand? So this is love that we bring it to you. Because no person, no pastor is out here teaching the true gospel.
That's right. Bring it
All
out.
they want you to do is continue to bring your checks that you work hard for to bring to them and also keep the society running.
Right.
You understand? Yeah, so right now we in the Feast of Dedication.
That's right.
Right? This is a holiday, or Hanukkah. I don't know if you ever heard of Hanukkah. Right? This is a holy day that we celebrate as a nation of people.
That's right.
Where we had destruction upon our enemies.
Right.
That was something that is something that we celebrate. All right, read.
John chapter 10 verse 22.
Bring it out.
And it was at Jerusalem, the feast of the dedication, and it was winter. And Jesus walked in the temple in Solomon's porch.
So this is a holiday that Jesus actually celebrated.
That's right.
These are things that Jesus celebrated.
That's right.
Christmas is not nothing that he celebrated.
That's right.
Christmas is something that was man-made.
Right.
That's pagan. But the Feast of Dedication or Hanukkah is something that we should be keeping.
Bring it out.
Bring
it out. Right.
So between tomorrow night we celebrating the new moon.
Right.
The new moon means is a new month.
Right.
That's something that we celebrate on a consistent basis.
Right.
Every month we celebrate a new
Nation is men leading by example.